I'm from New York, so I don't want to be this guy. I don't want to be the guy that tells you. But I found out, and I feel like I gotta tell everybody. Now, y'all may know already, but I just found out, so I feel like I gotta tell y'all. Now, we all thought the name Knicks were named after these Knickerbocker pants, which was these knee-high culottes type of things. But the term Knickerbocker for these pants came out in the 1800s, which came from a book that was about the Knickerbocker family in the 1600s. So Knickerbocker is a family name, and it came from Harmon Jensen Knickerbocker, who first moved to Albany in 1670. And it says right here, Knickerbocker is the symbol for New York's upper class. Now, this group of people took over the Netherlands and grew their population from 0 to 17,500 in only 50 years. And they say they transformed Amsterdam into what they call Jerusalem of the West. And it says this group of people were forced to convert to Catholicism, but they openly practiced their origin. See right there. And it says they were wealthy, highly educated, and played a major part in the Dutch East West Indian Company. Now remember that, we're gonna get back to that. Now it says right here, they lost to the Dutch. So they're calling these people the Dutch. They lost they lost Brazil in 1664 to the Portuguese. And so from Brazil, they moved on to the Caribbean and found a new Amsterdam in New York. Remember, I told you to pay attention to the Dutch West Indian Company, because they financed this immigration from Brazil to the New Jerusalem, and from the Netherlands to the New Jerusalem. They financed this, but they also financed, they were the architects of the transatlantic slave trade, especially once they set up Wall Street down in New Jerusalem. Even if we look at the person who purchased Manhattan from the indigenous people that were originally in Manhattan, right? He was the director of the Dutch West Indian Company. And if you go to Battery Park, which is Peter Minuit Park, you'll find this plaque, which commemorates the founding in 1664 of the first Dutch community in North America, in the New Jerusalem. So since we know who the Knicks are and what they represent and who runs that family name, we're going to get into the 9/11 ritual. That's Jalen Brunson's father on the left, Jalen Brunson on the right. We're going to get into the 9/11 ritual that they're probably going to play on us in 2027. And I'll get into that in part 2.